Hello, Facebook, YouTube, what's going on? It act like it's gonna rain, but it act like it ain't gonna rain. Hello, everyone. And it's kind of, that got that wind that you supposed to get cold in, supposed to catch a cold in wind. That's why I call it that you catch a cold in the wind. It's that kind of wind, settle, but it's trying to get in your, nostrils to get that cold in there. This ain't really talking about my message while I'm talking about it, but Matt kind of concerned. He need to just get to the Lord and just do the video and go about his business. Yeah, that's it. That's what I gotta be about it. All right, okay, all right. I'm back in the game. Max back in the game, spite of that win. All right. Check this out. The topic of this message, Mac, he say he has a video that he loves, what I'm saying? He don't know if you love it. He may not, hopefully that you'll love it, but he don't care if you don't like it, but he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, the topic of this message is called the Gauntlet of Truth. Yes, woo! I can do, oh, look at the little guy here. Hey, look at the little guy. How y'all doing? Beautiful, the little guy. The little guy. Had to get the little guy in the message. I keep going through the gauntlet of truth. Let me tell you something. It's like, let me tell you something. It's like, let me tell you something. You can say what you wanna say. This is what I like. You can believe what you want to. How y'all doing? What you want to believe. That's what I want that. You can believe. Now you can hear everybody hear all kind of information and stuff. Look at these clouds, y'all. Look at these clouds. He's trying to get out of here. But you can believe what you want to believe. If it can't survive the gauntlet of truth, ain't nothing. It ain't. That boy have to get Ebonics on this one. It ain't nothing. Because y'all people that create this thing that we supposed to think that's legitimate, we supposed to think that it's really true. We supposed to think because you said it and it's coming out of your lips and out of your mouth, it's supposed to be legit for shizzle. It's supposed to be righteous. It's supposed to be the right thing. But your mouth is what I call it temporal. Yeah. Your mouth didn't create galaxies. It didn't create planets. It didn't even create this world. No, your mouth ain't really all that legit as much as you want to believe it that is legit. No, it's not. I'm just, if you upset about me concerning what I just said right now, it's time to really cut off the video right now, because I'm finna show you about the Gauntlet of Truth. And you know what the Gauntlet of Truth is? It's called this thing called the divine light. The divine light that will question every detail, question every aspect, question every tidbit of information that it is. And if it has darkness in it, forget about it. As my, gecko lizard says. Forget about it. It's disappeared. It faded away. It's gone. Because the thing is, people are talking a lot, and what y'all believe in this man-made system, and people that they put and see as people of great knowledge or great wisdom, or who y'all exalt to be these great people or something that got all this great influence and information about how to live and be a great person and all that kind of stuff that I see y'all like to, idol, not really, look at their examples, the positive examples they do and try to follow, but idolize, and y'all uphold them. They're created from the dust of the ground. If they're not following the laws of the Creator and speaking of and exalting the knowledge of God, you know what I'm saying? They're not really saying nothing to you. They're not really about nothing. They're nothing. Well, I like what Paul says in that 1 Corinthians 13, though you speak in tongues and angels, though you do all this religious stuff, really, he's really saying, you do all this religious stuff, you know what I'm saying, you feed the poor, you do it out of, the image of men, and, you want them to want to collect money from them and, get more money and, live off them and whatever you want to call it. Though you want to do all that, if you don't have true love that's all about sacrificing and all about living by faith, that the just shall live by faith and live only according to the provision of whatever the divine God gives you, and not trying to be this lavish, rich, whatever temporal things when you're supposed to be about a mansion in heaven, you're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. If what you're doing can't survive the light of the gauntlet of truth, it will disappear. It will diminish. It will not last. You see, because look, it's real to you. It's real to your temporal tale. It's real to your temporal perspective that you create these treasures that will pass away in your mind, and think that because everybody else like this and everybody else like that, you think that it's all that. You think it's all that. You think this world is all that. It's a speck in its own solar system. It's a speck. This is a speck here. You know what I'm saying? You go all the way you can go all the way to Mars, and if you go stand and look at Mars, you will see a speck. You probably won't even see the planet. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is nothing here. There's nothing here in this earth. This earth will pass away. People will pass away. It's nothing here. It's nothing diminished. I don't care how much men exalt it, or how many channels they got, how many times 24/7 they play on the radio or whatever to advertise the great gifts or the great things in this place. It'll pass away. It's nothing. It's nothing here. So, oh, Mac, that don't, well, I love this and I love that about this world and I love this about the world. Tough. I mean, well, you made a bad investment in valuing something that don't last forever. I mean, look, he's like, well, Mac, you at least, man, you got to think about things. You got to think about this here. No, it's none of that. It's none of that when it comes to the gauntlet of truth. When you go into a gauntlet, I think I got to explain what a gauntlet is all about. It got these weapons. It got these weapons that, you got a thing swinging there, zoom, 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 zoom. It got all kind of things in it, great obstacles of things that if you move slightly, if it's not secured or it's not well, it block, chop, fall, boom, gone. You know what I'm saying? The gauntlet, that's what a gauntlet is. It has all kind of devastation weapons in the subject, and you can't, if it doesn't make it, like I say, everything that shine ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't survive certain things, that, will declare what's real gold or not, it will diminish. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. And that's the problem of y'all. Y'all trying to make this temporal world real. It's not really real, you know what I'm saying? Because it will pass away. If it was real, it will last forever. And, I see how y'all just investing so much and just believing this, television and radio, invest more your concerns, because that's what you're more concerned about the world. You're concerned about your job, your school, your whatever hobbies that you're doing, or whatever. You're concerned about an investment of the future. Don't even know that your tomorrow is not promised to you. Promise nobody. I mean, anybody can be a victim, lose their life anytime. That is a reality. You know what I'm saying? It's ugly. What I'm saying, the things I'm saying is ugly. It's those, I'm speaking like those weapons that's in that gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? Those weapons. True. I mean, it's ugly weapons that bad things can happen in destroying it. Hello, how you doing? But it's gone. It can die. It can perish. It won't last forever. It cannot endure the things of what's going on in this world. It can't endure. It will not last long. I don't care how much the radio, this rapper, this singer, this whoever, exalting it is not going to last forever. Sorry. Look, I would have been out there along with you. I would have been chasing after these things with you. I would have been out there chasing after her, chasing after attention, chasing after whatever. But God came and gave me a heart to clean out my heart to see, Mac, this thing is junk. This thing is not, as Paul says in 1 Corinthians, in Philippians 3. The world is not. There's nothing here. You know what I'm saying? But that's everything is in the glory of heaven. You know what I'm saying? And you should be all about it and be all about, a forever better investment. But, I'm just trying to warn y'all and how y'all invest in things. And it's just crazy how y'all attention is focusing on so much things concerning this world is really dangerous, But hey, God is for whosoever, that will, take their time and figure out what is the truth and what is not the truth. How you doing? Well, that's the message. I hope you understand that. I hope that you put things to the gauntlet. Survive the gauntlet. Whatever people tell you, whatever people influence you about politics or whatever thing in this world, is put the gauntlet of truth to it. Question it according to God's standard of forever. If it doesn't survive the forever test, then it ain't mess. It's just a bunch of mess, For survive the forever test is just a bunch of mess. That's what it is. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory, Him forever and ever. In Jesus' name, amen.